Right, so we're on to the next one, and this guy is a very gay looking team. Here's a Crest, here's a Sigilith, here's a Mega Houndoom, Florges Umbreon, and then just a Heracross there. So this is going to be rather annoying, I predict. So I'll just go out, lead off with a Crobat. Let's go straight for that U-turn, as he in fact leads off with this thing. Here's a it's Houndoom. What's the best thing to take this thing on with? I believe my Florges is in fact the best thing to take on Houndoom 101. Just goes for that Dark Pulse. That is fine. Now, cannot really afford him to start getting up his shenanigans with the likes of his stuff. So, just going to pull a double back into Crobat as in comes Sigilith. I will just go for Taunt. And now, kind of predicting the switch. Same time, Brave Bird's pretty safe. I think I'll just go for Brave Bird actually. It does in fact stay in, does a solid 50%. It actually goes straight for that stored power. Does nothing. And I'm kind of free to just Brave Bird again. As in comes the Umbreon. Not too much of a problem to me. I'll just go for that U-turn. Go into the Florges. I don't think he'd have gone for the... Okay, so he does go for Wish. I thought the taunt was pretty obvious. Apparently not. So I will just pull that double again. As he actually just goes for Toxic this time around. Let's go for taunt now. I have no reason not to. Just try and stop this Umbreon in its tracks. It actually does in fact decide to go for a Wish again. Not too sure what the Umbreon can do. He's going to switch. Going out into Crest. Now this thing is a problem. Crest is definitely a problem and I'm not too sure who to go out into. At this point, to be perfectly honest with you. I think I'll just go into Darmanitan. And just go straight for the Flare Blitz. No holding back. 69% doesn't manage to quite take it out. It actually goes straight for that Side Shock. Which is fine, I take that well. I will just U-turn. Just to take it out at this point. It actually goes out into Houndoom. This is fine. I actually get a crit with a U-turn. Rather unfortunate for him. Rather great for me. And I can just go out into Crobat and Brave Bird. So that's what I'm going to do. Just take out the Houndoom. So Mega Houndoom is a threat as we all know. And yeah, that thing didn't do too much. So I'm happy with that. Not too sure who he wants to bring in at this point. Crobat is a problem to his team. His Crest is pretty weak. Heracross is a thing, however. But I will just Brave Bird. I do manage to live the Stone Edge. I was banking on me living the Stone Edge. And down goes the Heracross. But unfortunately I lose my Crobat. So I think he probably got the better of the trade-off there, so that wasn't the greatest play by me. Feels as though the Umbreon's obvious. So I'll just go out into Darmanitan. This does in fact go into Umbreon. Straight Fat Flare Blitz. Does 61% to this thing. And it actually goes for foul play. Incidentally. Going to Metagross now, Gargiel. Straight for that safe Meteor Mash. And it doesn't do enough, and I don't quite get the attack boost. And he's free to Wish Up. I need to keep going for the Meteor Mash. He's actually decided to stay in. I thought he'd go out into the Sigilith, but he doesn't. Don't get the attack boost again, that 10% chance. In comes this thing now. I'm going to be forced to spam Meteor Mash at this point. Try and take this thing out as it goes to the Roost. And see how much it does. Does a solid 65%. So I can just keep going for this. As it goes to Psycho Shift. Burn. I'm not too sure I can kill now, except I miss regardless. And that's very unfortunate for me. So, I'm not too sure how much that would have done. I was hoping that a Meteor Mash and Bullet Punch would have been enough to take it out. Regardless of the burn, that was the plan. I'm not too sure exactly, to be perfectly honest with you, but yeah, we'll never find out now. But I will just go for the Thunderbolt. Does 81%, is actually just go straight for that Roost again. This is fine for me. Let's go for Volt Switch now, predicting the Florges as in it comes now. I'm going to go out into a Swampert. I feel as though I'll just go for the rocks. The Sigilith is coming in once again. But there's nothing I can do at that point. I feel as though since I'm burned on my Metagross, I cannot bring it in as safe as I would have liked. I mean, I can bring it in safely. I cannot do much to the Sigilith is what I'm trying to say, since I did miss that Meteor Mash. But I guess it makes up for the U-turn crit. Not too sure how much that would matter in the long run, however. Let's go for this again, do a solid 76%, goes to that Cosmic Power, and yeah, that's not going to help him out, and he's in fact going to forfeit the game. So that was the game, and yeah, let's just roll on to the next one.